Hello, my peeps. Today's Algebra Nation video is going to be on workbook page 34. More specifically, the problems on the right side of page 34. Here we go.
Again, we have an equation. Given the following equation, what is the correct value of d? So we have fractions. We want to remove these fractions. What is the lowest common denominator between 3, 2, and 6? 6. 3, 2, and 6. The lowest is 6. Again, you can do a common denominator like 12, but the lowest is 6. So now we're going to multiply everything by 6. Here.
Why is 6 the lowest common denominator? Oh, good question. Plus 10. I'll negate it. Nice. Because 3 goes into 6, 2 goes into 6, and 6 goes into 6.
We go. I have negative d over 3 times 6 plus 3 halves times 6 equals negative 1 over 6 times 6. Next, we need to reduce. 3 goes into 6 2 times. Negative d times 2 is negative 2d. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 3 times 3 will give you 9. 6 goes into 6 one time. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Remember, pause the video. You can always pause and go back if you need to. Write this down. We already have our variables on one side, so let's get our numbers to the other. I'm going to subtract 9 on both sides, and in doing so, I'll get negative 2d. 9 minus 9, cancel. Negative 1 minus 9 more. Negative 1 minus 9 more will give you negative 10. And lastly, what do I divide by? I divide both sides by negative 2. So I get d equals negative 10 over negative 2 will give you 5. So d equals 5. In this case, we go ahead and we just put the answer 5. We're good. Next up.
Plus 10. Da bears. You also could write 5 over here. Plus 10. Da bears. Do not put your answer in the middle. Ooh, I bet your head is hurting. Brain break. The Cubs can never do that. Don't think the Lakers could either.
We've got a word problem. We've got a problem that has words. But again, like with any word problem, if you want to start with the equation, you can be safe to assume, you can be confident you're going to be solving for h here. But remember, after you solve, make sure the answer you have is the question that they wanted. So if you want to solve right now, let's do that, and then we'll go back and see is that what they wanted. Did they want h at the end? So step 1, we need the lowest common denominator to solve this equation with fractions. What is the lowest common denominator between 6, 4, and 3? It's going to be 12 this time. Again, 12 is the lowest common denominator.
Ooh, it's too bad you didn't ask why. That would have been worth 10. 6 goes into 12. 4 goes into 12. 3 goes into 12. Lowest common denominator. Nice vocab. Da bears.
So now we're going to multiply everything by 12. Here we go. Negative h over 6 times 12 plus 1/4 times 12 equals negative 3/4 times 12 plus h over 3 times 12. Now we reduce. 6 goes into 12 2 times. Negative h times 2 is negative 2h. 4 goes into 12 3 times. 1 times 3 will give you 3. goes into 12 3 times. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. 3 goes into 12 4 times. And 1 times 4, or h times 4, is going to give you 4h. Once again, if you need to, pause the video, write that all down. That's a lot. Move my variables to one side, my numbers to the other, and divide if needed. I'm going to move my negative 4h, negative 4h. So in this case, the opposite of adding 4h was being subtracting 4h. So subtract 4h, those cancel. Negative 2h minus 4 more h will be negative 6h plus 3 equals negative 9. I move my variables to one side. I'll now move my numbers to the other. Instead of adding 3, minus 3. Negative 6h, 3's cancel. Negative 9 minus 3 more. Remember, if you need, calculate. 9. Make it a negative. Put it on screen. Let's try that again. 9, make it a negative. Minus 3 more is negative 12. Negative 12. What do I divide both sides by to finish this up? Negative 6. And h will equal, negative over negative is positive, and 12 over 6 will give you 2. So h equals 2. So the answer is, hold on, is that what they wanted? The following equation models the relationship between two radioactive isotopes. Unfortunately, due to a malfunction, the plant is going to melt down. The following equation can be used to determine how many hours she has to prevent the meltdown. How many minutes does she have? You found hours, they want minutes. The answer is not 2. H is 2, we don't...
Ooh, B is the tricky answer. Good job. Plus 10.
want H, we want minutes. So you gotta ask yourself, 1 hour is how many minutes? 1 hour is 60 minutes. So 2 hours, you would just double it, and that would give you 120 minutes for the final answer to this question. So again, if you want to solve, that's fine. Just make sure you're answering the question that they're asking for.
Be careful. They like to throw tricky answers at you on the EOC. I think we're done. Just like the Tampa Bay Bucks were done on Sunday. Ouch! 0-4. Arr, 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 arr.